an important announcement. Ladies and gentlemen.
It's showtime, freaks! Welcome, you sick, twisted freaks, to the Alpha Ben podcast from the granite capital of the world. My name is TJ Michaels. My partner in crime from Trinity, North Carolina, is John Stacy. How are you, brother?
Doing good. Feels like I've seen you since November.
Since Pack the Pantry. But welcome to the premiere of season 5. It is episode 1. And listen, we're both shocked. Both shocked that we're in season 5. We thought we'd be way canceled by now. But nonetheless, I thought to get things started in season 5, we would take a look back at season 1, episode 1.
Of course, we're going to do this right off the bat. Well, hold on. It's coming out. There you go.
Yep. Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh. Yep.
It's pretty stupid, but I thought it was cute. Thanks to Michelle in Elyria, Ohio, for sending that to us this afternoon. But listen, we've got a great show for you. Before we get into that, though, it has been a long, lonely time, in the words of the immortal Led Zeppelin. I checked season 4, our final episode of season 4. It was on June 15th of 2025.
Jesus.
We planned a summer break. That was planned.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes life happens, right?
Yeah.
And these two crazy kids that you see here on the screen, life happened to them. That is John, by the way, and my other wife, Emily. What should we say? Some adversity happened in your life. Is that right?
Well, y'all know I've worked for NASCAR for 9 years, been 25 years in the industry, and another company approached me within NASCAR to go work for him. So I took a leap of faith, gave NASCAR a 6-week notice, and went and worked for this unnamed company because I really do not like them at all. And Susan, I gave them all my information, did all my stuff. We worked great together. As soon as the season ended, they're like, "Well, budget wise, we're gonna have to change things up, and we gotta let you go." And my whole career just exploded.
So we were going to come back. My wife and I scheduled a cruise in early September. And so after that cruise, we were going to come back and get going. But at that time, John was starting this new job. And so I was like, well, we can't do this while you're starting a new job, you know? And so 90 days into it, this company, which will not be named,
douchebags,
who does a lot of communications work for all the major sports in the country, wanted to get the NASCAR contract, and they kind of told John that they had it in the bag.
Yep.
And then
they still do. It's just not as big, I guess.
Yeah. The season ended, and they didn't get quite the big contract that they were anticipating from NASCAR. In the meantime, John has left a job that had him starting, working on pit road and in the garage area and loading fiber optics and working at the track all week to eventually working up in race control, right? I mean, you're not the guy that calls the caution, but you were the guy that pushed the button when they yelled caution, push the button. You're the guy that pushed the button.
If needed,
right?
Yes. I did a lot of different things up there, yeah.
Yeah. So a 9-year career that, grew despite his shortcomings. And you after you got let go, you went back to NASCAR to try and get your job back, and they were like, we already replaced you. Sorry, right?
Yeah. So about 3 weeks later, I found another job. So,
but it's a job at home. You're not on the road every weekend. You're not traveling across the country going from track to track, right?
I'm home every week, 7 to 3:30. I'm home by 4:00 every day. It's really weird.
Boy, I bet my second wife loves that.
So far, we're still married.
Yeah. But you do get to spend more time with your kids, and you do get to spend more time with my kids. And
your camera keeps bouncing.
What's that?
Your camera keeps bouncing, just so you know.
Really? It's a new monitor that my camera's sitting on.
Yeah,
that might be a show note and a tweak for next week.
But
anyway, listen, on tonight's show, Man Court is back. We're going to ask you to join the freak jury tonight and help us decide, was it a catch or an interception? We'll ask you. We bring you survival tips tonight for married men. The Red Foreman Awards return with a fresh boot to the rear end. And we're going to weigh into that circus in Minneapolis, too. Plus, we will find out what a choppelganger is tonight, wherever you may be watching. What?
What the hell's a chopping ganger? It's like a
choppelganger. You'll find out.
That's a big word. That's a big word for me.
Choppelganger.
Apocalypse.
Like, spaghetti, pischetti, right?
Spaghetti. Apocalypse.
Wherever you may be watching tonight or listening, Facebook Live, Rumble, YouTube, Twitch, iHeart, or Spotify, hit that like button, smash the subscribe button, and share this podcast. We are building a brotherhood here. We want you to be a part of it. And we welcome tonight, for the very first time, 802 Scoop.
Yeah.
In Barrie, Vermont, is carrying us live tonight. So we want to thank those folks. Listen, let's crack a beer and get it started. Season 5, Episode 1. This, my friends, is the Alpha Men Podcast.
The Alpha Men Podcast presents Mansplaining the News.
And good evening. Here's what happened this week. Iran says it's prepared for war with America. They say we have large and extensive military preparedness now. That's a quote from Iran. Translation, last time the war lasted 12 days. This time they're aiming for a full fortnight season. France is conducting military drills in Greenland this week. French troops are figuring out the best way to surrender when U.S. troops arrive. Apple going to cut back on production of its VR headset. Something my daughter wanted in the worst way, and it's like $6,000 or something like that. I don't know. It's
oh
stupid.
My God.
No, it's not that expensive, but it's really expensive.
Yeah.
The best maker of reality-changing goggles still remains to be beer. Just saying. Elon Musk wants full custody of his son. That news this week with Ashley St. Clair. She plans to make it difficult by demanding he pick his kid out of a lineup first.
Oh, how many kids has he got?
I don't know. 37? Something like that.
Oh my God.
I think he has 13 or something like that. I don't
so he's like the Phillip Rivers.
Climatologists this year say in a study released this week, 2025, the third hottest year ever. It would have been the hottest year ever, but Sydney Sweeney's jeans ad didn't come out till July. Kind of ruined the numbers on the year. Just
fair.
While tarring a Ford plant this week in Michigan, President Trump responded to a heckler by giving him the middle finger, or as it's known in Michigan, a friendly hello.
Yeah.
We really don't deserve him. We don't deserve him. 75% of Americans meet the new U.S. definition of obesity, according to a study released this week. Forget about drug boats. And our military really should be taking out gravy boats, I think.
Don't mess with the gravy, man.
This week, newly elected mayor in New York City, Zohran Mamdani, the new socialist mayor, announced he will expand public bathrooms in the city. He says he's going to add a whole bunch more subway grates.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, it smells like piss. It must be New Jersey, too.
United Health Foundation ranked America's healthiest states. Louisiana tops the list if you hold it upside down.
Really? Louisiana really does? Wow.
If you hold it upside down. Tops the list if you hold it upside.
Oh.
Okay, thanks. Thanks for playing along.
A little slow there on that one.
For refusing to testify in congressional hearings about Jeffrey Epstein, Bill and Hillary Clinton will be held in contempt. I don't know why this is such a big deal. They've been holding each other in contempt for like 30 years now.
Monica's not around.
New research shows the Tyrannosaurus Rex did not reach its full size until age 40.
Fuck, how
Although
does
its arms,
what happened to his arms?
They stopped growing at 5.
Oh, poor guy. That's why he's always angry.
Showbiz news, Dolly Parton's birthday yesterday, 80th birthday for Dolly. Let me be the first to congratulate Dolly on this milestone and thank her for nearly 60 years of being two of America's favorite performers.
Amen.
That was a cheap joke. I'm sorry. Jay Leno says people are surprised he's staying faithful to his wife, even though she has dementia. During his 45 years of marriage, the only person Leno has screwed other than his wife is Conan O'Brien. Matthew McConaughey trademarked all right this week. He says he wants to prevent AI from ruining it by overusing it. Kind of like he did.
All right.
Just saying. Daniel Stern, the guy from Home Alone, is one of the wet bandits, you remember?
Yep.
Cited for soliciting a prostitute in California.
They see it chasing after kids.
He didn't want to be home alone. What can I tell you? Grateful Dead guitarist Bob Weir left behind a $60 million fortune.
Wow.
Which means this guy made more money off hippies than Birkenstock. I mean, it's a lot of money. This year marks the 20th anniversary. I know this is big for you, John, of Hannah Montana.
No, this is good for my daughter.
And the 2-year anniversary of Prince Andrew losing interest in her.
Oh, that's not right.
Trailer dropped for the new Mummy movie. I don't know. Did you see it?
No.
The new trailer for the Mummy movie, the reboot and the whole thing?
I didn't.
I'm telling you, it's good to see Biden active in his golden years. I mean, it was...
I pushed the button. I was like, it's
a little delay there, but okay.
I was like, what's the button joke?
In theaters this weekend, 28 years later, The Bone Temple. That's what Madonna calls her hoo-ha, isn't it? The Bone.
Oh, God.
Temple.
She looks worse and worse every time I see her.
Oh, my Lord. She does. That is, I'm telling you right now, that is no longer human. That's alien or something. I don't know.
Her cheeks are sucked in so far. How did she not bite her freaking cheeks?
By the way, Bone Temple was also airbrushed into your Uncle Jerry's 1976 Chevy van, right beneath the wizard holding the crystal ball. Just saying. BuzzFeed put together a list of Disney's most traumatizing moments this week. They include Mufasa's death in The Lion King and the beginning of Up, and when Disney bought Star Wars.
That's not right.
Finally, this week, Jennifer Lawrence prefers filming sex scenes. She said this in a recent interview with people she doesn't know. And for the record, I do not know Jennifer Lawrence.
Nor do I.
That's Mansplaining the News tonight on the Alpha Men podcast. There's no sound on this.
No, there's not. Because we're supposed to change it and we never did. So, hey.
Oh, okay. All right.
First episode, first issues.
There's another note for the show for next week. Sound on the open for Founding Fathers wouldn't approve. All right. We just had a lot of fun with a lot of jokes. We're going to dive into the Minnesota thing tonight very, very quickly. Land of 10,000 lakes, right? And apparently infinite excuses. Minnesota turning into a real life episode of Sanctuary State Survivor. And, of course, we all know protests kicked off by ICE's no-nonsense takedown. Think 2 agent-involved shootings and collaring of a Libyan dude mid-medical timeout have devolved into this national circus that we're seeing on the news every night. And I got to tell you, I'm really tired of it. And this is where a lot of people get things wrong. I have the right to protest.
Yep.
Well, actually, you don't. There is no right to protest. It is nowhere in our founding documents, not in our Bill of Rights, not in our Constitution. You have the right to peacefully assemble. All right, that means you can stand on the street, you can hold a sign, you can sing, you can chant. When you start going into the street and attacking officers, when you start blocking traffic, when you start impeding a federal operation, that's no longer peacefully assembling. It's not. Okay? And,
I agree. They shouldn't be touching other officers and all that stuff. I do agree.
Well, but see, the thing is through all of these actions, BLM and the Palestinian stuff, all of these actions, who, by the way, are funded by the PSL, okay, which is the People's Socialist Liberation. Yeah. Okay, all you have to do is look at all of their signs. They all say People's Socialist Liberation on them. Okay, all right.
You keep looking at me at the camera. You need to look over
there. We've gotten to this place in America where we believe that anybody can do anything at any time during a protest and not be held accountable for it.
They should be held accountable, 100% held accountable for it. But I mean, there's a point. Like I told you earlier on this, I get both sides of the story. I really do.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a gray area for me when it comes down to it.
When your right to assemble stops becoming mostly peaceful, right? Okay. That's where the wheels come off and stuff like this happens. Roll video 1.
Yep. Hold on.
So in all those clips, people are in the streets. People are in front of the ICE area where they come in and out of the ICE detention centers, all of that other stuff. It's a federal operation, and they are operating under the law, and you're impeding them. Of course that stuff's going to happen. You surround a federal law enforcement vehicle with your body or with a car or with umbrellas or with anything, you're going to get what you asked for, Karen.
Yeah. And they deserve that when you're impeding, when you're doing something like that. But I mean, when they're doing man, how do I explain this? My point of view is they shouldn't be going into schools. They shouldn't be going into places that people's houses, unless they're criminals, noted criminals and documented criminals. Yes, you came here illegally. I get it, but come on.
Well, they say they are. They say 70% of the people that they've taken into custody are violent criminals. Okay,
that's good.
You know, that's kind of the way it is. Give me video 2. And what I've noticed about these protests is that they're all 40 to 60-year-old women who somehow have gotten the idea that they're invincible. So, all right, we don't need to see any more of that, but they have this idea that they're invincible. And, you know, when you block traffic and you have first responders trying to get people to hospitals, people die. This weekend, they walked into a church during a worship service. There is nothing that is sacrilegious to these people. And to the white women in their 50s and 60s, I like to call them Graham Tifa. Okay? What are you doing? Go home. Somebody's going to get seriously hurt. Case in point, video 3.
Really?
I shot me in the nuts, and now I'm losing a ball. Surgery is tomorrow. I shot me.
Right? I seem to remember that Minneapolis doesn't have the best track record with being mostly peaceful during protests. And, we're going to skip the rest of the videos, John, but now Governor Tim Walz and Jacob Fry and the mayor of Minneapolis and Keith Ellison all indicted today. Grand jury indictment. From anyone's point of view, this whole thing is a mess.
It's a very mess, and it doesn't look good. Minnesota's got a lot of problems because there's always something going on there.
And here's the thing. It's also Exhibit A of why sanctuary policies are about as smart as inviting wolves to a sheep's convention. Look, there are even conservatives in this country who do not like the amount of money that we're spending on this operation. Okay? ICE is costing us a lot of money. I would counter to that, leaving all of these people who came across the border in the country and paying for them for decades is going to cost us a lot more. And the thing is these operations are not cheap. And then you've got sanctuary cities who are not cooperating with ICE when we could be going to jails and picking these people up and not have to get in and mix it up with the public. And how much cheaper would the operations be then? So ICE is upholding federal law. You may not like it, but it's the law. You don't like the law, you change it. But throwing bricks, ice balls, and frozen water bottles at ICE agents doesn't fix anything. And I do need to ask, how do you go from a moment of silence for Capitol officers on January 6th to openly fighting with federal officers in the streets of Minnesota?
Because this country's so damn divided, it's stupid. It's
Well,
just like our beer choices tonight. What are you drinking?
I got PBR.
Red, white, and blue.
That's right.
I'm drinking Modelo. It was perfect for this conversation.
And listen, the folks in Minnesota, they want this to happen. It keeps that $9 billion worth of fraud out of the top space on the newspaper. It keeps it out of the news cycle. Okay? It's a smoke bomb. Abracadabra, accountability's gone. Look at all the violence in the streets. What about the $9 billion? Oh, we can't worry about that right now. Look, Tim Walz and Omar have really turned Minnesota into a criminal Airbnb. And these are not peaceful protests. All right. Mobs with lattes and Molotov cocktails. Grainy vids showing activists turning Jake Lang into a piñata party for conservatives. It's not peaceful. They tried to tell you that 2020's fiery but mostly peaceful fairy tale was true. So in this situation, ICE is the grown-ups in the room. They are enforcing the laws while protesters play dress up with Robin Hood rejects, and look, if the people stayed on the sidewalk, if the people held their signs, if the people chanted and didn't get in the way, if they didn't get in their face and spit on them and everything else, ICE wouldn't be arresting any of those folks. All right. Walt's Minnesota mess is a blueprint for why the 2026 midterms need a conservative exorcism, and that's all there is to it. And Insurrection Act, everybody's talking about it, including the president. It's not overkill. It's the federal timeout. Okay. Minnesota's tantrum is earned here, and we have done the Insurrection Act for far less. So that is Founding Fathers Would Not Approve tonight on the Alpha Men podcast. Here's a secret to doing a podcast and making fat jokes. Yeah. Always have a co-host who's fatter than you. and you can still make fat jokes.
He calls me Baby Huey.
Have you guys had a weigh-in?
We should next
We
year.
should.
Pack the
We
pantry.
should.
I'm just saying.
When we get together, they bring the cattle trucks.
You guys might want to, John, what I'm saying is before he slings too much shit, you might want to have a weigh-in.
That's true, because I
To make
packed the
sure that
pantry. He
that's
looks
the
pretty
actual
close.
case.
Welcome to Man Court, where bad decisions are put on trial and common sense is the only law we pretend to follow. Step forward and plead your case. Just know the verdict was probably decided before you started talking.
I feel like Reba McEntire. I'm doing costume changes during this thing.
I so forgot about this outfit.
By the way, you can comment wherever you're watching at any time during the show, whether you agree with this or not. We love open debate here at the Alpha Men Podcast. All right, Man Court, back in session tonight. I am the sometimes honorable TJ Michaels. Beside me, the ever vigilant beard of justice, Baby Huey. And if you've got a problem that needs solving, you can visit any of our social media pages and drop your Man Court dilemma to us in a DM. And we want you to join the freak jury tonight just by commenting wherever you may be watching. Give our plaintiff your advice. Just hit the comment tab. And let's dive into tonight's case. Lay down some stone cold, hairy chested justice. All right. Our plaintiff tonight is Sherry. Oh, look, a lady on Man Court. And Tim from Lewiston, Maine. It is docket number 250120. The case of the fob that was lost on the job. All right. She writes, TJ and John, when are you coming back? We got this, by the way, when we were away. I'm just saying.
We're here.
My husband Tim and I, this problem has probably been long resolved, but in any case, my husband Tim and I missed the Alpha Men Podcast. We are in a heavy debate right now at the moment over who was at fault, and both thought this would be a perfect case for Man Court. So here goes nothing. Last week, my husband took my car to work to fix a few small things here and there. When he got home, he threw his work pants in the hamper with all the other dirty clothes, showered, carried on with his evening. At some point that night, I grabbed the hamper, threw the clothes in the washer. You see where this is going? It's like you can see it coming down Main Street. Then when they were ready, I threw the wet clothes into the dryer and went to make dinner. When I went back downstairs a short time later, I heard clank, 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 clank coming from the dryer. So I opened the door, started digging through the half-damp clothes, only to find my one and only car key fob. Immediately ran outside to try and lock my car or get some sort of proof that it was not destroyed, but alas, it was terminated. My $300 key fob was toast. I then, in a not-so-calm tone, at least you can admit it, right?
I'll give you credit for that.
Right. Asked my husband why he didn't hang it back up on the key rack when he was walking in the door where it belongs. He then, in a not-so-calm tone, asked me why I didn't check the pockets on his pants before throwing them in the wash. Okay.
Case closed.
Okay, hold on a minute. Order. We have not heard all the evidence yet. I say because your pants were in the hello, I'm in the hamper with the dirty clothes that are ready to be washed. And if you put clothes in the hamper, that means they're good to go. But no, he insists the person throwing the clothes in the washer is the last resort to make sure that pockets are clear. But I, being his wife, not his mother, don't think I need to babysit his laundry habits, so it's not my bad. Yes, there are guilty factors in both parties here, but we ask for the freak jury's justice on who ultimately has to take the blame.
Well, man, let me think about this. Let's get a comment here too. Truth of the matter is that she might have done more damage to it by trying to use it while still wet and not waiting. Coming from an electronics guy who repairs electronics, and he's true.
Yeah.
I think I agree. Both parties are at fault, but I mean, check your pockets. Both of you. Michelle says both of them. It's a toss up. I would just dismiss the case. There's no right or wrong. I mean, they both screwed up. I mean, she was the last one to handle it, and he was the first one to handle it. Put it in his pocket. She should have checked him. He should have hung it up. It's pretty cut and dry.
Well, we are the Alpha Men program.
Yeah,
and we are a show for guys, right?
Yeah.
And normally you would say that phrase, bros before, right?
Bros.
But in this case, it's not so clear. If we have order in the court, or at least in the laundry room, the verdict here, Sherry and Tim, you two lovebirds, you laundry turned litigants, you've aired the dirty laundry like pros here, but everybody's saying check the pockets, caveman. Wives aren't dry cleaning detectives. And my personal fave, Tim, you're guilty of fobbery. Fobbery? That's not bad. That's actually not bad. Look, the recap for the cheap seats. Tim, our intrepid auto tinkerer, borrows Sherry's ride. He pockets the $300 magic bean stick key fob like it's loose change. Then he eats his grimy work duds into the hamper like a grenade at a salad bar. Sherry, God bless her, the unsung hero of the household spin zone, grabs the bin of filth, blasts it through the wash, dry like a boss, only to hear the death rattle, clank, clank, clank. The sound of fiscal Armageddon. Boom. Dead fob. Car's a brick. Wallet's weeping. Cue the spousal cage match. Should have hung it up. Should have frisked my jeans. Classic marital mud wrestling here. Slippery, sudsy, zero winners. The scales of justice are like this. Tim, brother, you're 60% guilty as a fox in the hen house. Okay? Fob is her chariot key, not your shop trinket. Walking in the door, that's your bat signal to disarm and display. Hang up the keys or your ego after a win. Leave it in the pants, bound for the abyss. That's not alpha. That's amateur hour. Okay?
Michelle says, I bet if it was his fob, he would have not forgotten it as easy. But the person who puts the laundry in the washer should be doing the last check.
Yeah. Well, I'll get to that. So we're at 60%. Tim's fault. Okay? Leaving it in the pants, bound for the abyss. But Sherry, you're not guilt-free here. Okay? Props for the hustle, but 40% is on you. The hamper blind trust, it's not babysitting, it's basic OPSEC here, okay? Dirty clothes equals potential contraband, quick pat down, could have saved the day. Faster than a Jiffy Lube oil change, just saying. Wives aren't moms, true, but husbands aren't toddlers either. Meet in the middle, or the dryer's the only one getting the workout. So the verdict is guilty on both counts. Tim, you take the full tab for the fob funeral. $300. Pony up, pal. Consider it your man up membership. Sherry gets veto power on your next laundry load and a free car wash on you. Penalty for Tim, 1 month hamper duty. Pocket inspections mandatory. Public apology via interpretive dance. Shirtless to the tune of Oops, I Did It Again. For Sherry, gold star efficiency, but next time, treat the bin like a Trojan horse. Peek before you plunge. Okay? That's Man Court tonight on the Alpha Men podcast.
The fob funeral. That's pretty good. That one was good.
On this week's episode of Armchair Legend, we break down sports like we're on the payroll, without ever leaving the couch. We've got bold takes, zero coaching credentials, and just enough confidence to tell the pros exactly what they did wrong.
wig is sweaty.
You should
Sorry.
actually grow your hair out that way.
What's that?
You should grow your hair out that way and dye it. And I think you look good with the old George Washington look.
I was more of an Alexander Hamilton guy, but okay.
The mullet, the ponytail.
Anyway, NFL playoffs this weekend. Mm-hmm. Patriots. I know a lot of people where I live very, very happy about that.
That's just crazy.
Advancing to the AFC title game. Mike Vrabel's the real deal, man.
After Brady left, and they were just seemed like
they were a joke. They were a joke.
Oh, I'm proud of him for coming back.
I saw something interesting today. The last 15, count them, 15 AFC championship games have been either the Patriots or the Chiefs. That's crazy.
Damn. That's
I mean, it really, the last
15 years.
Considering your team hasn't won anything in 30, that's got to hurt. I mean, anyway.
Hey, like my Christmas hat from Peak? It's my Cowboys.
I can't read it. I'm 52 years old. My vision isn't that good. Anyway, Patriots beat the Texans 28-16. 5 takeaways. Drake May threw 3 touchdowns. CJ Stroud struggled with 4 interceptions. We then have the Broncos loss and injury.
Yeah. Despite
a divisional round win over the Bills, Denver Broncos lost star rookie QB Bo Nix to a season-ending ankle injury, and former practice squad QB Jarrett Stidham. We know that name, right? In New England?
Yeah.
Jarrett Stidham. Yeah. Expected to start
I didn't know Bo Nix was out for the rest of the season.
Yeah. Jarrett Stidham expected to start the AFC Championship game against the Patriots. I will say this to the Broncos fans. There was a guy by the name of St. Nick Foles.
Oh, Jesus.
Who was a backup quarterback.
It was your best quarterback you ever had.
No, he wasn't the best quarterback we ever had. However, he did win the Super Bowl.
I will give him credit. I will give Nick Foles that. And Nick Foles for the Eagles, he was phenomenal for you guys.
Yeah.
Philly? Anybody new is watching this, I'm a diehard Cowboys fan. He's a diehard Eagles fan. There'll be a lot of shit talking between the two teams as football goes on.
Next we get to, was it a catch or an interception? Now,
I've been through this with Des Bryant and the Packers, but different.
It was ruled a Denver interception, but it was highly controversial. Brandon Cooks appeared to catch the ball before Broncos cornerback Jaquan McMillan wrestled it away as they hit the ground in overtime of the playoff game this weekend. Officials determining that Cooks didn't complete the process of the catch by maintaining control through contact.
I've heard that line before. Forget.
I believe we have the video. I don't want to play it yet. Hold on.
We don't have a video.
Huh?
What about that? There's no video.
We don't have video?
You didn't send me one. I just looked.
I thought I said
we talked about it. We talked about it. Ever send it.
All right. Anyway, I saw the video. Master of all sports, Dave Portnoy, saw the video at Barstool Sports.
I think we have a video.
We do have the video. Go ahead, play the video.
I have to find it first. Give me a second. I see the drive.
All right. While you're looking for it, the same kind of catch, believe it or not. Rams, Devontae Adams against the Bears.
Here we go.
Looked strikingly similar to the Bills-Broncos game-deciding catch. So first,
here's Bills-Broncos.
Let's see the Bills-Broncos catch. I think... See...
But we're going to need you on this one, Gene. Yeah, this is really close. I'm not sure that Cooks has possession coming to the ground there.
I think he does have possession.
It feels to me like Cooks doesn't.
I don't know.
And I think he's clearly down.
By contact there.
Here, put the sound out so I can talk normal here. But if you look at, so I'm going to start to pause it at the, see, look at this bad angle here. let's just say he has the ball in possession right there. Cooks does. His hands are already on that ball.
His leg's on the ground, dude.
But he's not.
He's down.
Let's see the flip.
But he's already down.
He doesn't have the ball on the flip. He's not continuing to play. No, it's not a catch.
All right. Play the next one. This is Devontae Adams. Bears, Rams, same kind of play. All right? Same exact kind of play.
There we go. I should turn the sound off so I don't have to hear it. All right.
Here you go.
He's
Caught it.
Ball. Stripped.
Yeah.
Now I'm on this.
Guess what? Now, guess what?
He's down.
The outcome of that was exactly the opposite of the other play.
See, now look at this point of view, though. Because he's down. His knee is down.
I think his knee was down in the other one.
Oh, man. Let's get a side-by-side comparison. Can we bring the other video real quick? Because now I'm like, shit, one's right, one's wrong, or am I wrong? There it is, right there. Turn the sound off. Oh, give me a second. I'm gonna have to cover you up and cover me up.
That's fine. People don't want to see us anyway. Believe it or not, the audio-only version of this show does better.
A lot better. All right, we're going to stop at the same time here. Down, right there.
Yep.
And down there. We can't see the ball's right there. If you see just above the O and so close, the ball's out right there.
C-Lad says Cooks got robbed when he was down. Rams player had full possession of the ball too. Okay? I think both of them were down. I think both of these plays changed the outcome of the game.
Clyde said Brooks got robbed when he was down.
Cooks, but yeah.
And then Rams player had the full possession of the ball. Man, Pete, that's tall. That's tough. I could see both angles though, but yeah, I get you here.
I think Cooks had control and completed the catch before McMillan took it, making it a baffling call.
Yeah.
It stopped a game-winning drive for Buffalo. And how bad do you have to feel about Buffalo? They've had one under 500 season in the last 9 years. They've gone to the playoffs 8 times.
Yeah.
And they fired their head coach.
That was crazy.
Baffling, right? Okay.
A lot of big coaches got fired this week.
Yeah, we'll get there. Seahawks dominance. The Seattle Seahawks mauled the 49ers. Let me say that again. The Seattle Seahawks mauled the 49ers, which I'm happy. About. That makes me happy. Okay, because when Philadelphia there was a close game between Philly and the 49ers. Next week they come out and they get just stomped.
I was cheered for the 49ers when they took you out.
Okay. Got stomped. It makes me feel better. It makes me feel better. Anyway, the coaching carousel.
Baffling says.
Coaching carousel. Sean McDermott in Buffalo, 1 season over 500, 8 playoff appearances in 9 years. He gets the boot. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. New York Giants finalized the deal with John Harbaugh. So he's going to be the Giants' new head coach. That's going to make the NFC more competitive, my friend.
It's going to make our side a little tough.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Atlanta Falcons reportedly are hiring Kevin Stefanski for their head coaching vacancy.
I don't know who that is.
He's a football coach. Thanks for playing. Longtime Steelers coach, Mike Tomlin, stepping down after 19 seasons.
This was the huge one for everybody. Like nobody knew it was coming.
I don't know. I think it was time.
But I think it was time. With them, a cool fact about the Steelers: they've only had 3 coaches.
No, I know.
70s.
Yep. No, the Steelers hang on to their coaches for a long, long time. All right. It comes to prediction time. AFC Championship game. We got New England. We got Denver. Who are you taking?
With Bo Nix out and the Patriots been on fire, my wife is a Patriots fan.
You don't want to sleep on the couch.
I'm going to go with the Patriots. I won't sleep on the couch.
I think you're right. I think the Bo Nix thing is really, really bad. I think it puts Denver's had a great season. They really have. They've had an incredible season, but Jarrett Stidham is no Nick Foles. Just saying. And
it's too small for me. It is pretty
so that's
small.
what couch is too small for him. You're right. So we will go with New England in the AFC Championship game, NFC Championship game. I got to tell you, I did not expect these two teams to be in the NFC Championship game.
I don't think any of us. I don't think anybody did, especially Seattle, as how they started.
I really thought the Bears were going to be in the NFC Championship game. I really did. So NFC, you got Seattle and you got LA.
Yeah.
I'm glad both of those teams are in the NFC. Because it would be terrible if one of those teams was in the AFC and we have the Super Bowl in San Francisco and two two West Coast teams playing in it. That would suck. So that's not going to happen. But LA Rams, Seattle Seahawks. I am going with the Seattle Seahawks. I think they're on fire. I think they're tough. I think it's going to be in the Super Bowl, the Seahawks and the Patriots.
And is it going to turn down to they should have thrown it play at the end? How much you want to bet they run it?
I don't know. Who are you taking? Seattle or LA?
I want to see the Seattle versus Patriots Super Bowl again.
Okay. All right. So we're both on the same page. Yeah. Seattle and Patriots in the Super Bowl prediction.
Yeah. Lock it in.
Prediction. Super Bowl prediction.
Oh. 27-24 Patriots.
I'll be that guy. I'm going with the Seahawks.
Oh.
I'm going with the Seahawks. Yeah. So we'll have to see that. Regular sports, other stuff going on. We're going to run through these real quick. Dodgers signed Kyle Tucker this week.
That was a big one.
12-year, $240 million deal. He's not going to have to worry about things for a while.
No.
Just saying. Mets land Bo Bichette. They outpaced the Phillies to secure the shortstop 3-year, $126 million.
Bo Bichette is a machine.
It's good money if you can get it. Just saying. Injury news: the Atlanta Braves announced shortstop Ha-Seong Kim will be out 4 to 5 months following finger surgery. So, college sports, national championship last night. Man, was this a game? Indiana and Miami. Miami's last grasp, trailed by 6, reached midfield, and then quarterback threw a deep pass, intercepted by Jordan Shaw with 22 seconds left, clinching a storybook ending, storybook season for Indiana. The Hoosiers, they forced 3 turnovers total. Their offense converted 7 and 11 third downs. The Indiana Hoosiers, nobody saw them in the national championship game. Nobody would have said that they would have beaten all the teams that they beat. Not just beat them, but beat them by 30 points. You always hear people go, oh, well, Big Ten football is nothing. SEC's where it's at. I'm telling you, Indiana trounced opponents all year long. Ethan Garbers, Big Ten Offensive Player of the Year, first national title in program history. Their coach, Signetti, named the Coach of the Year. First outright title for Indiana since 1967. Earned number 1 seed in the college football pool. And their first undefeated season since 1945. Highest win total ever, 15. and averaged a 20.8 margin of victory in games this season.
So
I'm telling you.
are we going to give them the Hoosier chant?
Yeah, we should.
You know it?
I don't.
It's Hoosiers.
Yeah. Do you know what I know? We are Penn State. That's what I know.
You know what
So,
why is you know what I know, right?
what?
Oh, I screwed up. There you go.
Oh my God! Stop it! I can't handle Dak Prescott. I can't. Finally, NBA milestone: Kevin Durant passed Dirk Nowitzki for 6th on the NBA's all-time scoring list this week, and that is Armchair Legends tonight on the Alpha Men podcast.
I just got 3 things to say. God bless our troops. God bless America. And gentlemen, start your engine!
Woo! Now I have no filter.
See, this is what I felt like last week when the Eagles were done. I was like, well, I don't care. I don't care about football anymore. Bring on the Daytona 500. I don't care who's in the Super Bowl. I don't care who's in the championship. I don't care who's in the playoffs. Just it's time. Let's draft. Let's go. You know,
I was bitter. I was bitter. This whole offseason because of everything that happened. Not NASCAR.
Sure.
Just of the whole situation.
No, I get it. But lots of big changes thanks to my man Mark Martin.
Yeah,
primarily.
So, yeah, they got the 16. We're pretty much going back to the no more win and in situation, and 16 spots are getting the final 10 races.
Mm-hmm.
So that's gonna be good to see.
Yeah,
it's better. It was cool to watch the playoffs. I started when the playoffs started. It was cool to see that. But
yeah,
I did miss the chase because the chase did bring more exciting, and the guys at Race Control said that many times.
Yeah,
the executives will say, "I'm like, man, I wish we had the chase back." And I knew from the start when this whole playoff thing started, they were talked about, and I knew from behind the scenes that we were not doing 36 races.
Right.
It was speculated. I was like, it's not happening. They said it right to us. It's not going to happen. TV does not want to do 36 points and no stage points and no stages. They have to have stages, blah, blah, blah. So we knew it was coming.
Right.
So the playoffs are huge.
So Daytona 500 coming up February 15th. Yep. And we got a 36 race cup slate. Before that, we got the Clash, and that's happening where? Bowman Gray again?
That's 25 minutes from here, from where I live.
Yep.
I think it's, I'm not sure the exact date. It's on that screen. It's too damn small.
February 1st.
Oh.
February 1st.
So yeah, we're going to Bowman Gray. They're going to start there. No points. Brad Keselowski's not going to be in it. He broke his leg or something. He broke his leg when he was skiing.
Yeah.
So he's not going to be at Cody LaJoie's racing for him. Here's a big one though. Tony Stewart's coming back for the 500 to race,
which happens February 15th, the day before my birthday. If you want to get me something, I'm just saying. Anyway,
Tony Stewart's coming back to race the first Dodge
truck, Ram truck.
Ram, yes.
Now, are you that guy that says Dodges aren't Rams and Rams aren't Dodges, Rams are Rams?
That sounds gay.
I'm just telling you. I get people. So when I was growing up, it was always a Dodge Ram truck, right?
Yeah,
always. Oh, you got a Ram? It's a Dodge, right? And people will fight you today that Ram trucks are not Dodges. They are Ram trucks.
So there's a Ram company out there.
Right. That's what they say.
No, it's always a Dodge.
I'm telling you.
But it's cool to see it. So I will tell you from what I know from behind it. I just know filter now. So anything racing related, I won't know much about going into the season forward, but anything in the past, I'm going to know quite a bit. Mm-hmm. And I know a lot of friends in the market still, so I'll get some inside information.
Yeah, but you don't have to pansy pussyfoot around with it anymore either, because you couldn't say anything bad about NASCAR on the podcast because you worked for them, and now you don't work for them anymore, so you can say whatever you want. Right.
So there is a Dodge car coming, and it's going to be revealed probably this summer sometime. and they're going to try to play in the playoffs as a provisional thing if it allows. That's the last I knew.
Okay.
And then so there's going to be it's going to be Xfinity, like I ran Xfinity Dodge, and they're going to
Right.
show the Cup Xfinity car. So I think their plan. The last I saw was like it was right around like the July 4th weekend. It's the kickoff of the 25th anniversary stuff, and kind of showboat during all that. And so we're going to see how that works. The American Muscle, that's what it was. It was the American Muscle car, Dodge.
Yeah.
Blah, blah.
Well, I did the same thing with the Ford Mustang and the Xfinity series, right? I mean,
yeah.
So, you know.
And then the other big thing happened in racing was Denny Hamlin's parents' house burnt down. His dad died. And if anybody knows racing, Denny almost won the championship, should have won the championship. And if it wasn't for a bullshit call by race control in the last few seconds for that caution, because Ryan
probably would have won the would have.
I'll promise you word for word, he won that race.
Yeah,
he blew his tire. They all said time to get down. He has time to get down.
Yeah.
Or somebody, I can't remember who was in front of me, says.
Now, see, normally I'm a guy who goes, "Oh, Denny Hamlin," right? Okay, whining Denny Hamlin. But in this case, I think you're right. I think Denny Hamlin got screwed big time.
I was in race control when they clearly said he has time to get down to the bottom because the dog leg's right there. It's wide open.
Yeah.
Then one of the execs goes, throw the caution, throw the caution, throw the caution. So Tim hit the button through the caution. Denny got screwed.
Yeah.
I could not say that 4 months ago. I was there.
I think it's the same kind of thing that happened to Carl Edwards, which caused him to walk away from the sport. I really do.
I wasn't there for it, but he did get screwed. I've heard that from people who worked there during the time, said he did get screwed intentionally.
Cousin Carl. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and the other big thing in the news, and Clyde already mentioned it here, don't forget Biff.
Yeah.
Is Greg Biffle. He was not the best racer, but he was consistent. He was good. And it's a huge humanitarian. He was.
He had almost 20 cup wins.
Yeah. He had 19 cup. Was it 19 cup wins? I wrote the stats down for you.
Yeah. 17 truck wins, 20 Xfinity wins, 19 cup wins. Raced for Roush before Roush was Roush Fenway, and before Roush Fenway Keselowski, and was there when Mark Martin was there, and the whole 9 yards. And really good guy, really good guy.
So it sucks to see he lost. Him and his whole family and two of the pilots all died
in that plane crash just
Christmas.
Just before Christmas. Yeah, I was watching. I watched a couple of things this weekend from Cletus McFarland and
watching his eulogy. It was rough. His speech.
Yeah. Oh man, it was terrible.
I felt that. I mean, losing my best friend Dexter.
Yeah.
And watching him tell those stories, I even posted on Facebook. I felt his connection because he could see the stories. He was laughing and crying and telling the stories, and I could see those stories in his head.
Well, and if you watch the Cletus McFarland channel, Greg did so much with them. They did all of these crazy things and stunts, and driving old beat up Winnebagos, racing them to Talladega, and the whole night. I mean, it was fun stuff.
So we'll have a beer for Biff, as Cletus would say, be like Biff.
Be like Biff.
And that's all I got tonight on racing.
Red Flag Rants on the Alpha Men podcast.
The Married Man Survival Guide is your playbook for staying alive in a world where you're always wrong, even when you're right. We'll teach you how to pick your battles, apologize strategically, and survive marriage with your sanity, snacks, and TV remote intact.
This segment is going to guarantee that I sleep on the couch for the next 20 years. I'm telling you. I've been set up. I want you to know that I've been set up. Oh, we got to do different stuff. Oh, let's come up with something new. Oh, you can do this one. Yeah, right. It'll be fun, he said. Anyway, Married Man Survival Guide.
He's a creative writer. I'm just an idea guy.
25 years of being married to the same wonderful, beautiful woman. We're renewing our vows this July.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Poor Michelle.
But marriage is like a video game. All right. It is full of levels and power-ups and the occasional boss fight that leaves you respawning on the couch. As a fellow survivor, these are battle-tested, mostly spouse-approved things that will help you make it to the next decade. Right?
So you're talking from experience.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like 13 years in, I think.
Yeah.
12, 13.
Yeah. I haven't seen nothing yet.
Great. It's already great now.
Wait till you get to 20 and you're sitting in the same room, like straight across from each other, and you're both looking at each other going,
Hey, Scott.
look at him. Just look at his stupid face.
She already does that now.
Yeah.
I also forgot the. Oh, yeah, that's right. That was huge. That just came out, though, about the racing, was the Smoking Truex forming a team next year for NASCAR. But go ahead with your thing.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
Thank you. Your segment is drifting over into my segment.
I'm trying to sleep on the couch.
Survival guide item number 1, the remote control treaty. Flipping channels during her binge watch. You're looking for suicide by subtitles, okay?
Facts.
Listen, she's watching something, she's into it. Just go comatose, okay? Fake a nap so deep you're basically a human paperweight. And then wake up claiming it was strategic downtime for world domination. Just telling you. And that way you don't have to do all the rom-com stuff. Or you can legitimately just fall asleep, which I do. All right. The Yes Dear Shield. All right. It is your ultimate force field against a verbal barrage. It's like a bobblehead on your dash. It absorbs the complaints faster than a sponge in a spill. Okay? Yes, dear isn't an agreement. Don't get me wrong. You think that sounds like yes, dear. Right?
Yeah.
Everybody says you're whipped. It is not an agreement. Okay?
It's just a fun fight.
It is a tactical retreat. Okay? All right? And I speak from 25 years of experience. Yes, dear. After decades, I say it like I'm defusing a bomb. Okay? Okay? It works for everything from the lawn needs mowing to wire your socks everywhere. Okay? It buys you 24 hours apiece before the next siege. Just saying. All right? Yes, dear is your battle cry. Say it with a wink and a flex. It's a surrender that screams, I let you win this round, but the remote's still mine. All right? It saves the ammo for the real wars. Like who controls the thermostat, right? You know, just saying.
Yeah. You a little hot?
Right. Item number 3. Just nod through her stories like a pro ventriloquist, okay? Yes, it's the 47th time you've heard about her book club's wine-fueled meltdown. Your eyes glaze over, but your head bobs, okay? Just like this, All right? While that's all going on, you are calculating your fantasy football trades, okay? All right? Marriage is 90% performance art. I'm just telling you.
Performance art, nice.
That one is going to have me on the couch right there. That one is it's just...
He's going to tell you something later. It's just, you're going to be like this.
The grunt is man's Morse code. Translates to you're hot, I'm horny, or hand me a wrench. All 3.
Fair.
Why waste words when a rumble can rule the roost?
Yep.
Really important. Stock the fridge with her yogurt and your beer. I know we can't have encroachment. It's a peace treaty in dairy farm, but share the shelf, not the snacks. Okay?
Our fridge is just...
And the last one that I have for you this week, at the end of the day, happy wife, happy life, mostly. But a sane husband sneaks, naps, and nachos. Okay? My wife is a hurricane in heels. I'd do it all over again after a nap. Poke fun, hold tight. And here's to the next 25 years, you magnificent menace, you. That
I'll wait
is,
for a frying pan that's coming, go ting, and you go
yeah,
out.
right. I'm definitely going to be on the couch soon, right? That is Married Men's Survival Guide on the Alpha Men Podcast.
That's pretty good. Give you credit.
And now the Red Foreman Awards, where you make dumb choices, you will win Dumbass Awards.
Dumbass.
You dumbass.
It is the award show that, people actually watch because all the other ones are boring as crap. Lads and one or two of the ladies eavesdropping tonight. It's time for the Red Foreman Awards, the only ceremony where trophies steel-toed salute to the rear end, courtesy of Point Place's patron saint of sarcasm himself. No gold stars here, just the cold hard truth. If you're a knuckle-dragging knucklehead, boneheaded bonehead, or full-on dumbass dynasty, Red Foreman's got your number and a size 12 boot with your name on it. Tonight, we're dishing them out like expired lutefisk at a Lutheran potluck. Let's boot scoot through the boneheads. First up, the Chill Out Award. The winner is 72-year-old Michael Armstrong, Canada's crankiest perch pursuer from the frozen tundra halfway between Toronto and Ottawa. Now, folks, we all know that Canucks are politer than a Mountie at a maple syrup social. Sorry about that. But get him on the ice, and suddenly it's slap shot meets sudden death. Mike is out there drilling holes for walleye wisdom when some other angler's auger got a little too neighborly. So what does Grandpa Grizzly do? Drops the bait bucket and drops hands like it's a hockey scrum at the Tim Hortons rink. Cops roll up, and the victim dials the Mountie's oopsie line, and Mike's all like, he's too close, ruining my feng shui, eh? Too close for fish, or just the personal bubble the size of Lake Superior, I guess. I don't.
So he got a fight over being on the lake.
Another fisherman being too close.
I mean,
ice fishing.
Off. As an ice fisherman guy for years, it does piss you off when people in your area. But so I'm on Mike's side. But hey,
assault charges incoming next month. That's not fishing though. That's flailing. Just saying. Okay. You should get off the ice before you turn it into a slip and slide for seniors. Next up, the breathalyzer broke. Nah, you did award.
Oh no.
This one's for an unnamed 41-year-old Wisconsinite. Shout out to Wapaka County. Why no name? I guess the cheese curds need time to curdle for the charges. Till they actually present the charges, they don't release the name. But last week, cruise night, this unnamed driver pulled off a demolition derby demo. He was pulled over 50 miles west of Green Bay, swerving like a badger on bath salts, sped up, slowed down, flirted with the guardrail like it's Tinder. Deputies hit him with a breath hose. The result? A BAC of 0.427. That is 21 times the legal limit.
Shit. How? You got to be dead.
Now, it's 21 times the legal limit on a technicality. See, a prior DUI means his limit's only 0.02. Okay? So like one sip of Miller Lite and he's drunk. He's illegal. Okay? However, 427, all right? Even by normie rules, that's 5 times slosh, folks. That's impressive.
I want to drink.
Anything over 0.4, basically, congratulations. You're picking your pancreas live on cops. I mean, that's, you're pickling it. So hammered, they detoured to the ER before they took him to the big house. By the way, charges, OWI, redux, no interlock. He was supposed to have an interlock on. Okay.
Oh.
Cramped his sober style, dude. Couldn't have the interlock. And revoked license 21 times the legal limit. That is auditioning for a submarine crew right there.
That's definitely a dumbass award.
All right. Next up, we have the Hear No Evil, See No Sanity Award. The award tonight goes to 44-year-old Shantez Gregory. He is from Romulus, Michigan. And he is the king of courtroom kabuki this week. He thought, I'll just give the judge the silent but deadly treatment. And that was going to be his defense strategy. Not just his cologne. Picture this. Shantez rolls up to his kid's middle school, 9:50 in the morning, like it's Uber pickup hour. But the office at the school says, nope. Turns out he's on the Do Not Disturb Ever list after a prior Kidnap Express joyride.
Oh, my God.
Does he shrug and circle back? Nah, he steps a foot from the building. A foot! Okay? Closer than your dentist drill. And unloads multiple pops from his concealed carry.
Oh, shit.
He turned recessed into Red Dawn. School lockdowns faster than you can say active shooter app. No hits on the brick, but enough panic to make Rambo blush. Okay? Didn't shoot it at anyone or at anything, just in the air.
Doesn't matter.
Right. You're right. It doesn't.
Wow.
Fast forward to Zoom. He's got a Zoom arraignment. This is why we got to stop the Zoom arraignments, okay? All right. Judge is like, state your name, sir. Shantez. Crickets. Then he actually full-on finger plugged his earmuffs. All right. And did the la, 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 can't hear you. Okay. I think we have a video.
We do?
I think so.
Oh. I see what the problem is, though. Next time I'll fix this. So the new setup on EVMux doesn't preload them into my to my feed.
Okay.
Well, I'm trying to find it.
Anyway, he then said it was all a time waster. Told the judge, you're a racist and get a real job.
Wow.
So now he's got terrorism counts, concealed carry clownery, school zone shenanigans, reckless discharge, and his defense strategy, shall we say, failed.
Found it.
Sir, would you state your name for me, please?
No, goodbye. We need to talk to you. Quit playing with me. Goodbye. I said
Mr. I heard you, sir. Need you to state your name for the record, sir.
Goodbye. We need to talk to you. Goodbye. Don't play with me. I don't want to see no Judge Martin. Goodbye. I said don't play with me. Get this over with right now. I'm done talking to you. I ain't saying else.
It's alleged, sir, that you did threaten to commit an act of terrorism and did communicate that threat to another person. It's the
fingers in the ears.
punishable by up to 20 years in prison and for a fine of $20,000.
I can't watch anymore.
Wow.
Finally, the Grand Poobah of Pinheads tonight. The Dumbasses of the Week Award. And the award this week goes to the Elyria, Ohio Snow Bandits, courtesy of tipster Michelle from nearby Carlisle Township. You're a gem, girl. Send more. Who sent us this. For the story, we go to Captain Bill Lance of the Elyria, Ohio Police Department.
Hi, I'm Captain Bill Lance, spokesman for the Elyria Police Department. Sometimes in law enforcement, after an incident, we look back on it and you can find a little bit of humor. Today, we wanted to share with you the details of a recent arrest. Video? In the early morning hours of January 15th, with Elyria buried under several inches of fresh snow, two individuals thought that this would be the perfect time to detail that fresh snow leaves fresh tracks.
No, it's not.
What followed was less of a well-planned heist and more of a comedy of errors. Something straight out of Home Alone, featuring our very own version of the Wet Bandits. We're calling these two the Snow Bandits. Our officers were able to track these suspects from the shattered glass to the bikes in the woods and across the ravine, ultimately to an apartment building where they were located and placed under arrest. The snow bandits definitely didn't think this one through. Come join us and take a look at how everything unfolded that particular night.
So, yeah, the video screen's there, but the video is not shown on either of my screens.
That's really weird. All right.
So
Well, that
there's no point
sucks.
showing it.
That kind of screws it. Kind
I'm
of.
just going through the whole thing and I don't see nothing in it. It's just,
Anyway,
that's
they lived in the apartment complex across from the motorcycle dealership.
Yeah.
It snowed really heavy. They walked from the apartment complex to the motorcycle dealership, broke the glass, took 2 bikes, and pushed them back to the apartment complex through the snow. And police show up and they're like, I think we know where they are.
I mean, they had to have been high. I mean, something.
I don't know.
Wow.
Congratulations to the snow bandits of Elyria, Ohio, our dumbasses of the week. And that is the Red Foreman Awards on the Alpha Men podcast.
Dumbass.
The views, jokes, opinions, and hot takes shared on this podcast are for entertainment purposes only and are not filtered, softened, or approved for sensitivity. If you are offended, uncomfortable, or triggered by blunt humor, sarcasm, or unqualified opinions, that's on you, not us. We are not responsible for hurt feelings, and listening is a choice. Proceed at your own risk.
Unfiltered and underqualified. Tonight, do you know what it means when somebody calls you a doppelganger?
No. Yes.
It means
looks like
you have somebody who looks exactly like you.
Yeah. Just about Brad Pitt and I. Yeah.
Right. If somebody calls you a choppelganger, this is a new term from Gen Z, okay? It means you look like someone's doppelganger, but a hair uglier. Okay?
That's
all right. So, like Timu Obama, you know?
Oh, my God.
All right. You've heard that phrase before? He looks like Timu Obama. All right.
So I'm guessing you put together some people that we look like or something.
So I asked AI who were our choppelgangers, or what people would consider us choppelgangers. Okay.
All right.
And so there you see me standing in front of 40 kegs of beer. Number 1 for me, John C. Reilly. Late 40s, 50s era. God. Now, AI says very similar face shape, matching eyes and brow set, friendly but grounded, and salt and pepper beard and relaxed masculinity are a strong match. So,
did you touch my drumsticks?
Says the best match area is Step Brothers, and we need to talk about Kevin era. You share his approachable, down-to-earth presence with a hint of toughness. See, that's what I'm talking about.
You're not tough.
All right, shut up. All right, John, your first one, according to AI.
Oh, God.
All right, there's John.
I haven't seen these.
AI says John's a choppelganger for Eric Stone Street from Modern Family. Eric Stone Street from Modern.
What the
Now, AI says, very similar face shape, matching friendly eyes and smile, beard style and overall warmth line up closely. John gives off that same approachable, big-hearted, easygoing vibe. See, now that complimented you.
Yeah, I guess.
Eric Stone Street.
I don't see it.
All right. Here's what AI said next for me. Brendan Gleeson. Modern rugged roles. That's what it says. You hear me? Modern rugged roles. Says, God, he's old. Strong resemblance in beard texture and facial fullness. Similar nose and mouth structure. Same weathered outdoorsy authenticity. Weathered outdoorsy authenticity.
Shit, the most outdoors you go is to the car.
You both give off grounded, no nonsense, quietly.
Get some feedback from your mic. Some static.
Okay.
I don't know what it
Thank
is.
you. You both give off grounded, no nonsense, quietly commanded presence. That's what it says.
I mean, I can actually see it. I see it more with this one.
Yeah.
But I can see it, just not the description.
So you're number 2, according to AI?
Yeah. Oh, God. Here's baby Huey. Watch.
Brian Baumgartner. Kevin from The Office.
Oh, Jesus. I bet you anything. These are yours, and you got.
They're not. They are not.
Okay.
It says close resemblance in beard fullness and jawline. Let me see. Yep. Similar nose and eye spacing. Yep. And that same relaxed, good-natured presence.
Oh, man.
Especially with the beard and cap combo. Well, he's not wearing a cap in that picture. That's for sure. Well, now you know why John wears a hat all the time. Just saying.
I'm not bald. Oh, shit. I'm getting bald.
Damn. All right. Number 3 for me. Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Yeah, I can see that one. That's your close.
Similar face proportions and expressive eyes.
Yeah, there's something wrong with your mic for sure. It sounds like there's like a static.
All right. Comparative soft-spoken strength and facial expression. Natural, unforced look. Nothing flashy. Very real. That's me.
I could actually see this one.
I mean, if you had to describe me, nothing flashy, just real. That's
that. Side by side. Look at the camera. I could see that, really. That was close.
He's dead now.
Shit, what the fuck happened? Really?
Yeah, Philip Seymour Hoffman's dead now.
Oh, well, you're still alive, I think.
All right, you're number 3.
Yep.
Matt Damon.
Well,
although it says the rugged, heavier, bearded face. That is awesome.
I could definitely see it. Yeah.
Hold on a minute. That, you finally think that you like, all right, I can go with Matt Damon. And then it says heavier, bearded face.
I like it.
It says eye shape and brow structure surprisingly close. Similar smile lines. When Damon is more grounded blue collar look, the resemblance clicks. Best match era Stillwater and casual public appearances. Less movie star polish, more authentic realism. That's actually a compliment to you. All right. Last one for me. David Harbour. Stranger Things.
I don't see that one.
It says beard and haircut combination, close visual match. Similar jawline and face, same blue collar, dependable vibe. Less action hero, more authentic everyday strength. Wait a minute. Less action hero, more authentic everyday strength.
I don't see it.
I like it. Final one for you. Okay. Zach Galifianakis. Says the trimmed beard, laid back version. Are you in the wolf pack?
I got my purse, but it's a man purse.
Beard shape, facial proportions overlap, similar playful or relaxed expression. Same guy you'd have a beer with energy.
What is always pass for a homeless person? It's true. He kind of look homeless.
Whatever. Not the wild character vision. They say more everyday Zach. So,
yeah.
So AI gave us overall impression. Okay. For me, they said, AI says you fit best into the rugged character actor, the kind of guy who's believable as a foreman, a detective, a small town local with a story, or the guy everyone trusts.
I like it.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's fair.
Overall read on John. John fits the approachable everyman with presence category. Friendly, trustworthy, comfortable in his own skin. I think all of those are true.
Yeah.
He's someone who would be cast as the fan favorite friend, the guy everyone knows at the track or stadium. Well, you don't know how real that is. The dependable, good humor lead in a true story film. So
that's
there
fair.
You have it.
I like it.
There you have it.
I'm going back to this is definitely you.
Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was in Twister.
Mm-hmm.
He was one of the storm tracers in Twister, I think.
Yep.
So, hey, look, time is fleeting. That is it for tonight. Season 5 officially underway. If you loved it, tell your friends. If you hated it, tell your friends anyway and argue about it. Either way, we're back here next Tuesday night at 8 because the Alpha Men, we're just getting warmed up. In the immortal words of the Beverly Hillbillies. Y'all come back now, you hear?
See y'all later. Thanks, 802, again for having us, by the way.
All right, Alpha Pack. That's all the damage we're legally allowed to do tonight. If you're offended, confused, clutching your pearls, or Googling, is it normal to agree with idiots? Perfect. Mission accomplished. This has been the Alpha Men Podcast, where opinions are loud, facts are optional, and HR would have tackled this before the intro music even finished. Thanks for hanging out. Crack a beer, or 3, and pretending you learned something while we aggressively learned absolutely nothing. Smash like, subscribe, share it with that friend who gets kicked out of family dinners. And remember, if common sense were common, half this country would be unemployed, and this show would not exist. Now, we've got to go explain to our wives why we said that. Swear it was for the show, and sleep on the couch like real men. Until next time, same idiots, same chaos, 0 filters, 0 apologies, and absolutely no refunds.